What's up, Night Owl? Steely here, back with another video, and today we finally got some D&D news about the next book coming. Not Rime of the Frost Maiden. The next player option book, Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. I am so excited for this book. This book adds so much that I've been looking forward to. Now, I'm also excited for Rime of the Frost Maiden. Don't get me wrong, but this one you can use everywhere in any game. You know, Rime of the Frost Maiden, that's a campaign. But this is for everything. You can use these options. I hate that it's November because Rime is already going to be out, but you know, whatever. Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. So here's what we got. Expanded subclasses. Try out subclass options for every D&D class, including the Artificer, which appears in the book. That's pretty cool. More stuff for the Artificer. More character options. Delve into a collection of new class features and new feats, and customize your character's origin using straightforward rules for modifying a character's racial traits. You know what? I bet that modifying racial traits is what we heard about earlier this year about the diversity in Dungeons and Dragons, where you can actually change the racial traits to fit the type of character you want to play. That is cool. Looking forward to that. Introducing group patrons. Whether you're part of the same criminal syndicate or working for an ancient dragon, each group patron option comes with its own perks, types of assignments. That's pretty cool. You know what that sounds like? That sounds like a sponsor, like a group sponsor, like this ancient dragon or this powerful wizard, or the Thieves Guild in this example, is sponsoring your adventuring party. That's pretty cool. They call it patron. I like the word sponsor. Patron makes me think of the Warlock patron. So, sponsor. I'm probably going to call it sponsor in my games. Maybe patron will slide in there. I don't know. We'll see. Can we coin the term sponsor instead of patron? We'll see. Spells, artifacts, and magic tattoos. Magic tattoos made it from the Unearthed Arcana. That's so exciting. Discover more spells as well as magic tattoos, artifacts, and other magic items for your campaign. So I was looking to add magic items and spells. Of course they're going to add that. Magic tattoos, though, I'm curious about that. That's pretty cool. Expanded rules. Try out rules for sidekicks. What? Try out rules for sidekicks, supernatural environments, love it, natural hazards, and parlaying with monsters. Okay. And gain guidance on running a session 0. Guidance on running a session 0. Rules for sidekicks and parlaying with monsters. Interesting. Rules for sidekicks. I wonder if sidekicks are going to be better than the Ranger's the Beastmaster companion. We'll see. A plethora of puzzles ready to be dropped into any D&D adventure. Puzzles of varied difficulty await your adventures. You know what? I'm going to be honest. Full disclosure, owls. I do not like D&D puzzles. Don't like them. There is a disconnect between your character's intelligence, and your own intelligence. So I've never been a fan of Dungeons and Dragons puzzles, with the exception of some pretty simple ones like color matching or things like that. Really simple puzzles. But the more complicated puzzles and riddles and things like that, it's if a smart player is playing a dumb character, you don't expect that dumb character to get the riddle. Even if the smart player understands it, you know, like a simple riddle, a smart player will be like, "Oh, I know that, but I'm playing a dumb barbarian." And then there's the dumb players. They're out there. We've all seen them. We've all played with them. Who the opposite end are playing smart characters, but they wouldn't figure. So it always becomes either the players figuring out the puzzle or the characters figuring out the puzzle through the player rolling a skill check. Like, I'm going to roll a wisdom. Do I solve the puzzle? And that's not really a puzzle. That's just another skill check. So I'm curious to see how this is going to work. I personally have never been a fan of Dungeons and Dragons puzzles. Case in point, Tomb of Horrors, which I don't think anybody even considers that an actual puzzle, but that's just an example. I feel like I've spent too much time on this, but that is the last bullet. Not a fan of D&D puzzles. Not that I'm not a fan of puzzles, just not D&D puzzles. And it's because you're role playing a character, but you know, it can work. You just got to do it out of like the player is thinking through the puzzle, not the character. Otherwise, it's a skill check. So you get where you get where I'm coming from. So that was the last bullet. Full of expanded content for players and dungeon masters alike. This book is a great addition to the Player's Handbook and Dungeon Master's Guide. So I'm wondering if this, for those of you that play Adventure League, I'm wondering if this is going to be your +1, or if you could do. It probably will be. Hey, you know what? This book has Artificer in it. That means maybe you could do Artificer in Adventure League. Because I don't think you can. I don't do a whole lot of Adventure League. I've been interested in it, but maybe. If you make this book your +1, you might be able to get Artificer. I didn't even think about that. That's pretty cool. Tattoos and the like. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for this book. November 17th. Now, Rime of the Frostmaiden is coming out on the 14th of September. So, Rime of the Frostmaiden is going to be out for a while before this one comes out. Which, you know, makes sense. Staggered book releases, that makes sense. You know, you don't want to just like, even though they're two very different books. But yeah, be on the lookout on the channel because I will be covering Rime of the Frostmaiden and this book extensively. I'm really looking forward to it. But right now, that's all we have. That's all we've got. Let me know in the comments, what are you looking forward to? Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know how YouTube works. Hit those buttons. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you're looking forward to in Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. And if you're a DM looking for players looking for a game, make sure you join the Discord. Link in the description. Come by, ask questions. Let me know what you think. And as always, I'll see you at sundown.